Nah, key. Lie. My brothers don't die, we just rusty bark. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. Ay, my brothers don't die, we just rusty bark. I tell your girl to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets, we're taking body shots. Then I finish with a facial just to top it off. Ay, you ain't got a clue, let's be honest. I had a couple seasons made a forest. I put in the work and take the profit. Looking at my girl, that what a goddess. Thank God. Rule number 2, don't make the promise. If you can't keep the deal, then just be honest. I can never die, I'm Chuck Norris. Fuck the government and fuck Boris, yeah. I'm a villain, killing when I'm barring. Brothers in the hood, just like the movie that I star in. Servicing my whip, I phone the boss to bring my car in. I could probably take a chick, but I just wouldn't cause she's jarring. Oh, I got the sauce. Don't know what you want. Catching up and slowing and my sliders in my shorts. Chick's trying to get my brother flips to share his thoughts. I think he's trying to tell me I should tell her he don't talk. I don't fuck with her. Yeah, I used to hit it, but you're stuck with her. Man, I wouldn't even try my luck with her. Yeah, let's say I'm bougie. Way too exclusive. Chilling in Dubai, know I get it all inclusive. Now, may I ask if you can find it in your spirit? Leave us all alone and go and mind your fucking business. Looking in the mirror, saying my key, you're the illest. When I'm James Bond, trying to live my movie like I'm Idris. So we telling them, look, my brothers don't die, we just rusty got. I tell you, I got to link me at the coffee shop. Getting freaky in the sheets with.
How's things, guys? I went live a wee bit this afternoon, man, but I didn't have really much time for today what I wanted to do. I'll stick a link out in a minute, mate. I don't know if anybody else has went live there, but how's things anyway, guys? Daniel, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you, Daniel. Outlaw, good to see you, my friend. There's a link out if any's want to jump up. Oh, fuck. That's right, you can't do that normal now. Right, give me a minute, Sammy. Fuck knows how to do this now. Don't know how to fucking get the link out now. Give me 2 seconds, Sammy. How's everybody anyway? I hope you're all well. I've been watching a lot of this news now, by the way, man. Shit's about to fucking hit the fan again. This Iran, America, this is these Jews again, man. Honest. Fucking scares the shit out of me, all this, mate. Honestly, guys, man. Scares the fucking shit out of me, man. All these Epstein shit and that and all. Do you know what I mean? It's never fucking ending. There's always something, isn't there? Always something, man, happening. Aye. How's your day been back, guys? Been a Monday. I had a bit of a lot of just felt as if it wasn't the ending the day, man. Just done my nut right in. Sammy, stick it. Sammy, I'll stick that into your hangway there, pal. Jamie, how you doing, pal? I've stuck a link. My brother's going to stick it in now. Jamie, all right, pal? Everything all right, Jamie? I hope you're fine. Sammy, I've sent that to you, bro. That right, bro? I'll need to give that a bash then, bro. Wait till I don't fucking try it again, mate. How do I get that again, man? Nah. Fuck knows. Anyway, guys, sorry about that, man. Sammy should put it in shortly, Jamie. I'll try and get him to... Wait there. What's been happening anyway, troops? Troops and troopettes. Oh, this place is madness, man, isn't it? Absolute madness. You just think you're getting away from one situation, then another situation just creeps up behind you, doesn't it? It's unreal. Yo.
Alright, what's happening?
Did you not stick a link in the chat for me?
You done it, aye, I done it straight away. I went in and copied it and put it in the chat. I'm sure it's there. You want me to go into it again, just in case?
Because I can't see it, bro.
30 seconds, right? Bye.
Right. I know Outlaw, mate, man. What's he all about, bro? I'll need to find out how to fucking... How to do this. Where is the app button from this? Fucking... My eyes are terrible now, man. Honest. Absolute shocking. How you doing, Bob Alar? Hope you're good, Bob, bro. I still can't see it, bro. If somebody else jumps up, then they'll know. But I can't see it on here. Genuinely, I cannot see it. I don't know if that's anything to do with, like, I don't know, man. Fuck knows anyway. Jamie, my bro's put it in the hangway, bro. Jump up if you fancy it, Jamie, mate. I hope the weekend and that's doing well, Bob. Hope everyone's fine with the weekend, bro. But aye, you're right, you're a mad cunt, mate. Give a minute, man. Fuck. Wow, man. It's no. It's no there, Sammy. It's no coming up. As I said to you, mate, it's no there. Wait a minute, man. I'll try and get it through this way. All right. All right. You there, Sammy? Fucking hell. Well, Big Baz is live or not. Right, that's me put that up. Guys, how we doing, Alicia darling? Good to see you, pal. Yep, 100%, bro. Jamie, totally agree with you. Totally agree with you. All good, Alicia, pal. Yes, I can see you on sub. I can see you, darling. I hope you're good, Tim. Bob, I wouldn't fucking give you a spanner if your leg wasn't fired, man. I've seen the shit that you do to people's chats. How we doing, bro?
You might have mad echoes, mate, because you're on the panel twice.
That better?
Aye, well, they can, lad. I can only hear you through the stream. Yeah, just give it me.
Aye.
Aye, I got your that. I just took your link for your community page, man.
Tell Jamie that the link's on my community page.
Yeah, work all right then, aye.
Aye, the one in the community page is.
Right. Well, I'm planning a bit. I put it in
Okay,
twice.
here, Sammy. 2 seconds with you, lad.
No, I'm just telling him I'm just going to go. I'm just waiting my phone charging a wee bit.
No boss, huh?
Right. Then we can back up then, and I'll put it in the chat. Just see if it's working now. Fuck knows.
Right, stick it in the chat again, mate. Thanks.
Right, hey buddy.
Thanks, bro. Aye. We're out back. What are you saying, bro?
Oh, no much, lad.
Oh, there's GC there, mate. How you doing, GC? There's your Bob as well.
You've been seeing what's happening in Mexico. All right, Bob.
Oh, it's crazy, mate.
Look at the fucking muscles on him. Whoa!
Right, Jamie.
All right, chaps.
I'll fucking flatten his nose if he gives us any truth.
Yeah, I think by now most of us know what the hierarchy have planned for us. I've just been on the Norwich website, which I haven't been on for about 5 or 6 months because they're all fucking they're Norwich fans. I was born in Norwich. They're all yeah, they're good people, well-meaning people, but fairly well-to-do, higher middle, not higher middle class, lower middle class. I think by now, I would hope we all know what is in our future as human beings. Not so much for me, for the younger generations, for my nieces and my fucking grandnieces and nephews.
Yeah. It's not looking great, Jamie, is it?
No, and my point is the Epstein files, whilst they are actually, they've come to be a distraction because we're all sitting here and you know, I'm to blame as much as anyone else. We're doing nothing. They're distracting us and they're doing nothing. We are doing nothing. At some point, we have to stop this because I think we know, most of us, we know what they've got planned for us, don't we?
But
Of course.
but see, the thing is, Jamie, what can we do? Because protesting doesn't work, petitions don't work, voting doesn't seem to work anymore.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So at this point,
The political.
there's got to be a national strike
outlaw,
outlaw, isn't there? There's got to be before our jobs, and we can make a difference in the amount of money these fucking dirty, disgusting cunts
But we
earn.
can't, man. We can't, because
Got-
here's the problem. Your tax is already automatically paid, right? By a company who the directors of the company have to sign up to fucking rules
That's
and
true.
and regulations that, and they would be the only person that gets punished.
Yeah, that's true, mate.
You know what I mean? So the
Yeah.
whole system's rigged against. It's got to need somebody like, I've been saying it for a long time, even before Rupert Lowe came about with Restore Britain, that like reform's probably the best bet, but it's no with Nigel.
Yep, exactly, mate. Exactly.
You know, like
Outlaw-
that Zia Youssef is a better leader than Nigel. Plus, he's putting the work in and showing
They're
his
controlled
character.
opposition. They are supposed to appeal to us. I'm 55. I used to be very patriotic, but I can see through that shit now. They're in the financial, the banking industry. They are controlled opposition, both of them. Restore,
Well,
Advance.
definitely reform. Nigel's always been power hungry. Always been power hungry. Even before he was in the European, before he was a representative in the European government, he was always power
He's a
hungry.
hangman, isn't he?
And he's only for himself.
Outlaw. He's a conservative, wasn't he? He used to be a
Original
conservative.
conservative, aye.
That's the point. He's a mid-1990s conservative.
Yes.
Right,
And the fact now that obviously Rupert Lowe's come about, Reform are now calling him a Nazi. That's like a left-wing tactic. And then that woman that they've got running for the mayor of London, she used to be like, oh, pro-LGBT, pro this, pro that. Now she's like, oh, we're not about that anymore.
is that
Exactly.
Cunningham?
Aye.
Oh, she's a plant, man. She's
You know
a
what I mean? So
100.
she's another flip-flopper,
Polanski and the other, the vice top woman of the Greens, they're both MI5. I know it sounds complete bollocks, but you can't. If you're my age, you cannot take them seriously as politicians. They are
Especially the guy that's the
100%,
leader
in my
of
opinion.
What's the leader of the Green Party? What's his name again?
Polanski.
Aye. What was it? He used to trick women into fucking hypnotising them.
ITC.
Yeah,
Make their fucking tits
exactly.
bigger.
Exactly.
Like what? How deluded you have to be?
See, this is what I'm trying to say. I've been on. I'm a Norwich fan. You know, I'm 55. Fuck me, I was born there. I used to love Norwich.
I thought you were about 40 there.
No, I wish it was. I haven't been on there for about 6 months because they're all a bit lower middle class lefties, a little bit, and they. Even my sister, as much as I love her, who's a counsellor, and she's honest as fuck, but they refuse to criticise minorities, whilst we will criticise ourselves as
But what's a
working
minority?
class
Jamie,
white
can I
people.
ask you, what's classed as a minority?
Well, yeah,
Cause,
you know what I mean.
Let's look at the numbers, right? There's legal Asians, there's 5.4 million in Britain. Illegals, there's 1.4, right? So that's like 6.8. Scotland doesn't have a population of 6.8 people. Wales doesn't have a population of 6.8 people. Northern Ireland doesn't have a population of 6.8 people. So who's the minorities?
Yeah, I'm not arguing that at all, Outlaw.
You know what I mean? So, like, the whole term minority, when they talk about all these things, is really circumstantial and only prevalent to England.
Yeah.
100%.
And
But this is what these cunts do, though. Outlaw. It's as if Scotland doesn't matter. You know what I mean? They see everything.
Well, we're a colony, yeah. We're a colony. We're a colony, mate. We're not a country to England. We're a colony. Same
Exactly,
with
mate,
Northern Ireland.
Yep.
Can I? If you look at the parallels between, I'll say Britain, but basically England and America. We were colonised by, we've been colonised.
Jamie just froze there.
Yep.
But I came out saying there is a parallel between England and America in some forms. But I find that, like, America used to want to be like Britain in a lot of senses, and now since the internet, I'd say since social media, Britain wants to become more like England, more like America.
See
and
the
Lives
thing with
Matter.
that, mate, is the America. Sorry, mate, on you go.
And Black Lives Matter was the biggest indicator of that. Like, we never had a problem with racism, really. Like, a real problem with racism in Britain. Especially, I see it from the Scottish point of view, until Black Lives Matter come about. And I look at it and I think, whoa, and then all the trans thing come about, and then it come here. The same with, like, all the drag queens in schools and that. Like, all started there and it come here. All these agendas just filter out from America now.
See that, mate? I look at that, right? And how we doing, Scottish and proud, bro? I look at that, mate, right? And I've always said it, mate. See the American. I think as you'll know yourself, mate, regardless what, England was still fucking running America way after the thing with independence and whatnot else. You know what I mean?
That was the deal, that, like, obviously there was one rogue war after the peace deal thing with it, because one general didn't know what to stand down. But that was the original deal that Britain says we won't send any more troops there. Really, Britain looked at it, says the fucking land that they had, it was only like about a fifth of America, had been farmed that much that the soil was dead, right? It wasn't worth the crop, and it wasn't worth sending more folk here. So America signed a deal, and we got, I think it was 10% of the GDPR.
Aye, something like that, mate.
You know what I mean?
And if you look at that, mate, I think, oh fuck, there's Jamie back. Sorry, Jamie.
I don't know. Wow.
See, the thing is, though, what I noticed what they done is, I think the English knew that they fucked up, see, with what the Bill of Rights and all that, and being able to bear arms.
Or do you think that was written by a Scottish man?
Yes, mate, I know that.
You know what I mean?
No, it's Thomas Paine, he was from Thetford and Norfolk, where he wrote, I think was it Declaration of Independence, I think. I might be wrong.
Oh, I'm talking about the Constitution.
No,
The American Constitution was written by a Scottish man. Maybe the Declaration of Independence was with Penn, but...
And there was an Englishman involved in it, I know that.
It's, as I say, it used to be they copied us, and now we copy them.
Yeah.
And it's all ludicrously fucking stupid agendas, man, rather than just what we used to be. Like, obviously, people say Britain, we're a Catholic country, but really we're a Protestant fucking country. Okay, we're no Catholic. We're all Christians, like, where you be Protestant or Catholic. I say it's two sides of the fucking same coin, eh?
Yep.
Although people might argue with that, but it didn't even matter if you were Catholic or Protestant. You kind of followed the basic rules of the teachings of Jesus rather than what the church pushed upon you.
Again, they've divided us, haven't they? When I was a kid, I didn't. I remember asking my mum what religion we are. So, with my name Wilson, I assumed I was Church of England. I think I was christened in St. Nicholas Chapel in Norwich. But that was my assumption. My mum didn't even know. So that's fucking.
But even things like that, you're saying Church of England, like we didn't get ours was different. We had Church of Scotland are slightly different rules again.
Yeah.
And
Church of Ireland
like
as well.
like my family are Protestant, but my mum had to go to a Catholic school to be in a religious school. You get what I mean?
Yeah. Aye. They got away with it up here with saying non-denominational, didn't they, mate? A lot of that.
Aye.
But, aye. Well, I don't know if you've seen Rupert Law. Rupert Law put out, how we doing, Steve? Rupert Law put out a thing basically saying the Protestant values is what's kind of kept this country kind of going. But now we're losing it bit by bit.
And you want to ken the biggest problem with that, mate, was the churches. It was the fucking paedophilia in the churches.
Yes. Yep, and that's not just chapel. That's the lot of it, mate. You know what I mean?
Well, wish you ken the horrific things that happened to the fucking nuns done to kids. Yeah, it wasn't just the fathers and the priests, it was the nuns as well.
Ah, you better believe it.
What was that in Scotland? They killed something like fucking 300 infants or something. Nuns done that shit.
Aye. What was the name of that place again, mate?
You came on about it, it's just fucking like Selfie Aberdeen.
I can't remember the name of the place that get made famous for that.
I mean, ultimately, to me.
Yeah, listen, I remember back in the day.
Fuck off, Bob, shut up.
Shut
up. Bob, shut up, please.
Shut up,
Bob,
me old
just
man
give me a second, you fucking idiot. You fucking daft bastard. I'm talking about serious fucking stuff. Anyway, seriously, just for a minute. I'm a fucking idiot.
Fuck off.
I'm a middle-aged idiot. I used to be very patriotic as an Englishman, but also I used to be a fucking socialist. My sister's a counsellor. She's older than me, but she's very left-wing, I would say. But at this point, we have to come together if we're going to fucking stop what I think we all know is intended for us, or at least our kids. I mean, I don't know how long I'll fucking live. Whatever, it don't even really matter to me. But I'm sure we've all fucking seen what they have planned for us. Have these fucking freaks ever denied that they're globalists?
No.
Have they ever denied even what? Have they ever? I mean, what is
look
jerking?
at what happens to anybody that tries to expose that stuff. Like, I think there's like 5 American fucking top journalists have been fucking killed when they've tried to expose the skull and crossbones. Jill Dando tried to fucking expose all this shit. She got fucking backed off. I mean, everybody that fucking tries to expose it gets either fucking killed off or then gets fucking what's happened to Andrew Tate and fucking Russell Brand. Oh, you're rapist. You're fucking
Andrew Tate. I don't. He's part of it. I know what you're saying. But we've got to do something.
And the left and the right come in. I don't even see it so much as the left and the right. I just see it as fucking people without common sense who didn't even want to learn.
Exactly.
To people with common sense. Like, that's the two divide. It's no left and right.
Exactly. It's bipartisan. I mean, if I've given that impression, I'm sorry. But I've been
no, but I get what you mean.
Whitney Webb and George Webb, fucking, what's his name, Ian Carroll.
And here's the thing about what you class as a left, though, Jamie, right? Is all these agendas, right? They've took a fucking whoever's funding this, like your Soroses and all that kind of stuff, and your Epstein fucking gang and all that shit, man, right? Every one of them took a leaf out the fucking Hitler Youth, and they brainwash every agenda for the left is taught in schools. Every one of them.
It's true.
Fuck off shift.
Okay, I mean, they teach kids how to fucking read and write anymore.
This is why I think it is so urgent, because they're going to cut off alternative methods of education or misinformation, if that's what you want to call it. And as working people, our only power, in particularly in this country, is a national strike. And God, I was trying to say earlier, I've been on the Norwich foot. I'm a Norwich fan. I used to love Norwich. I still love Norwich, but they fucking annoy me. So. But anyway, I got on there and just said, look, they all thought it was a fucking lunatic, obviously. But we've got to do something. In my opinion, we've got to do something. We have got to do something. We're being turned against the Muslims, and they're being turned against us. And let's be frank, it's by the fucking Jews.
But see, the thing is, you say that, Jamie, right? There's a video on my community post I put up just last week, right? And it was a Muslim guy. He's like, how many of you think you're extremists? None of them put their hand up, right? How many of you are Muslims who believe if you fucking and the laws of God, and if somebody betrays the laws, they should be put to death? And every one of them put their hand up. They didn't believe they're extremists, mate. That's why they speak about each other, or if they do, they're scared of the repercussions of the Quran.
Yeah.
Fucking brainwashed.
They are symptoms, though, aren't they? They're symptoms because they've been, and that it's a genuine threat. Absolutely, my sister probably wouldn't agree, but that it's the truth. Particularly to people in working class areas, it's a genuine threat. But we have to treat the. I'm going to put it.
Aye, the non-criminals are different for criminals kind of scenario.
No, sorry, I don't mean that. We've got to eradicate the disease first, which is the Christian Zionists and the Jewish Zionists.
What do you call a Christian? What is a Christian Zionist, though?
Christian Zionist, Peter Seal.
Because if you look at like countries like Syria, everybody talks about like Israel and Palestine, genocide. But what about the Syrian Christians that have been under genocidal fucking attacks since the fucking Arab Spring?
Oh, mate, I agree. But
what about Nigeria? You know what I mean? Like,
Lebanese Christians are not outlaw.
Mm-hmm. The thing is, a lot of these countries in that are now Muslim were original Christians. So, like, what is a Christian Zionist? Because it's not the Pope, it's not the Vatican. The Vatican, I do agree. Fucking heresy.
But if you look at where this really stems from is the Yanks, and it's fucking. All right, there's a bloke called George Webb on YouTube. Have you ever heard of Gary Webb?
No.
No? Well, he was a journalist who exposed Iran-Contra. And then apparently in about 2004, he killed himself by shooting himself in the back of the head twice. You know what I mean? Anyway, George Webb, and I think he works with the Candace Owens and Ian Carroll. He does a lot of metadata, which means So with this Charlie Kirk thing, he's been on he's been on COVID. He's been on deep state, is what he would say, I suppose, since about 2017. What was I going to say? So, yeah, he would say that you've got your Zionists, your Les Wexner, your fucking Epstein, who's
Larry
basically
Silverstein.
proven to be a fucking Jewish fucking
They were doing Brady.
mensch or fucking super race believer. They basically want to convert what they call new epistolic or apostolic revisionists. So I don't know what they are. I assume they're fucking Protestants. He's tried to make them Christian Zionists. So I know this is long-winded. What happened on January the 6th?
Christian Zionist, could you explain that to me?
Yeah, well, I'd never heard of it until he said it. They basically got the same messianic prophecy as Jews, i.e., like Gates is a eugenicist, Peter Thiel is a eugenicist, Epstein was a eugenicist. Their belief being there's in the greater Israel. I don't know about the Iran exactly, but Persia was a power historically in the Middle East, and ultimately they have a messianic prophecy in that there will be a third fucking coming. And it is so fucking mad. I understand if people don't believe that, because I'm 55. I would, up until like 6 or 7 years ago, said that it was complete bollocks. But this is, and so say with America as well, Trump, he says, or I've read otherwise, that Trump will try and crash the dollar so that they can impose a national digital currency. And digital ID is obviously so much a part of their control mechanism.
I think that's a fallacy, and
Yep.
here's why. Because right? Because the US dollar is under threat around the world, right? By the BRICS Bank, like the coalition that
Yep. Brazil.
Russia, fucking
Brazil. Aye.
fucking China, and India and everything are trying to put together, right? So Trump's doing his best to make the dollar and fucking the best it can be. So then the wealth that's spread across the world, not just in America, but around the world, is fucking boosted, because you've got to remember, it's not even just the US dollar, it's like the Australian dollar has to get rented off the Americans. So I think that's a fallacy. I think that's a part of conspiracy theory rather than
See,
truth.
the thing is, I know, mate, right? And I'm maybe off topic a wee bit here, but if you look at, am I saying right with saying that Venezuela was involved in that BRICS too? Were they not?
They probably will be, but they'll be like a subsidiary country because they have the fucking massive deals with China.
Yeah. No, I'm saying no, but they were, but they're no new, obviously, because they.
Aye, and that's why we have to be concerned about the deal Starmer's making with China, especially in Scotland, because the only bargaining tool that Britain has, even with the World Bank, is Scottish oil and gas.
Yep.
And what happens if he can't keep up with his end of the deal? China get the rights to your fucking oil, and it's no Westminster's oil, mate. It's no English oil. It's Scottish oil,
Scottish oil, yeah.
And folk might say, "Oh, it's in British territory." No, actually, that's Scottish territory. Even the territories of the sea are still hanging by nationality.
It's a whole thing, man. Obviously, there's a litany of reasons why Trump went in there. Well, Americans went into Venezuela and whatnot else.
Well, already in the fucking couple of months it's happened that fucking Venezuela's fucking economy's on the boost and fucking, get what I mean? Like the people are happy, like.
Yep.
So.
They even said that they were using the Hingway guns, the fucking Hingway wave guns.
Aye. They've been a bit for a while then.
Aye, I know
Do you
they've
ever
been a bit
remember the
for a while,
TV show
but
Jesse Ventura's Conspiracy Theory?
yep, that's right.
They were on that. And that was like 15, 20 years ago, that show.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
Like Jesse was some man, wasn't he?
Aye, mate. That was a good show, actually. Like.
It was a good show, mate. Do you mind they had the woman on it, man, who was saying about COVID before
Well,
it
it
even.
depends what kind of thing with COVID, like, because obviously there's different versions of COVID. They're like the common colds of COVID,
Aye, well, you know what I'm saying, no, mate.
Aye.
You know.
But did you see the one about that Plum Island? Where
Yes, I did.
Where they made foot and mouth, bird flu, fucking Lyme's disease, and it was all set up by an fucking Nazi. Who, guess what? He used to make chemical weapons in World War II. That was a mental one, like.
Aye, it's. Well, I hear Tommy Robinson's out at America the now doing the podcast circuit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Squirrel pal, how you doing?
he's a Zionist. I can understand where he comes from, where he's coming from, even as an Englishman, living in fucking Luton. Fuck me.
Even like Tommy, look at what they've done to him for trying to expose the fucking the oligarch. I'll say the oligarch because it's the royals, it's the fucking MPs, it's the judges. You know what I mean? Look at like what they've done to him, man. They've made him a political prisoner how many times?
Aye.
Then broke his fucking human rights. Fuck, you know what I mean? It's like.
But that just proves that
onto something.
Our government has no. I mean, Starmer has no legitimacy whatsoever. McSweeney is he's a Zionist fucking fool.
They're all Zionist shells, mate. Come on. Everyone.
McSweeney has a cousin who's an Irish governmental advisor. And we fucking. Oh, Jesus.
I want to
they're on the same
go back to what you were talking about there. What you said when you first come on, mate, about Mexico, mate.
Oh, with fucking El Mencho getting fucking taking it. Well, he's captured, but you can't mean.
I'm wild,
mate, have you seen how much yet? It's like fucking 45% of Mexico's in civil war.
Aye.
And all the liberals who were fucking telling Trump, like, oh, get ICE under control, get ICE out, who are in Mexico, and they're like, Trump, help us, please. Do you know what I mean?
Aye, it's you don't actually realise how bad it is, Mexico, because they've got these cartels have got that many members now, and even
the cartels run the government, huh?
That's it.
Aye.
Oh, slim, isn't it?
The most of the fucking folk in the armies and everything work for the cartels. The
Aye.
government work for the cartels.
Well, if you even go back and look at obviously Narcos and that, you know what I mean, they had to get American fucking guys to go and deal with all the investigations and that because of it.
Mm-hmm.
It was it just showed you how bad things are, man. earlier, but it's some. Don't get me wrong, I seen some of the hangway about it, Outlaw Man, all the attacks and stuff. And wow, we think that we've got it bad here, mate. Wow.
We do kind of hit bad in some ways. Like, I watched a video yesterday, right, where a guy, they came out about in England, he was. But it was like, is it cheaper to shop in England or go all the way to Turkey for my week shopping and fly back? And it was cheaper to go to Turkey to get his week shopping than fly him.
You're kidding.
I'm not joking, mate.
Fuck's sake, mate.
Right? His ticket to Turkey was like £33 return, and he was £31 like cheaper off. After all of that, mate, after buying his shot, after the fucking planes and train transport, it was £31 better off.
That's bonkers, isn't it,
But
man?
here's the thing. Folk obviously go on about, the government. Aye, the government have a lot to do with it, but also voting for Brexit had a lot to do with it, because the food that we import is fucking taxed at 200% more, and the raw materials that we import to make food in Britain is taxed at 200% more.
Outlaw. Right. Firstly, the Brexit result was a byproduct of the Scottish independence.
Well,
Because
wasn't it?
English
was it
people
because
felt,
Scotland voted to stay, mate?
yeah, English people, well, I did, felt that we
Oh, what happened to Jamie there?
I totally disagree with you, Jamie.
I'll tell you what was a byproduct of fucking the Scottish independence was the government changing all the electric tariffs and the fuel tariffs, and that was to make sure that they can keep hold of Scotland. Because before they'd done that, it was financially viable for Scotland to go independent, and as soon as they'd done that, it wasn't. Do you know what I mean?
How we doing, Gav? Aye, no, I totally agree with you, mate. That was a
They
complete...
changed all the tariffs to you on the fucking, even like fucking the simple thing like say solar power. It was the fucking year before, like the run up, like was I think it was like the end of 2013 that they changed it so you could have the maximum you're allowed on your roof was fucking 4.8 kilowatts. Before that, there was no limit. You know what I mean? So like they actually limited how much renewable energy you can hang with, but we're wanting net zero. But do you care how much Scotland produces a car with fucking green carbon fucking electric? 118%, mate. More than what our country needs. Plus we've got wind farms out there that we're only drawing 20% electric that they could generate because we didn't have the infrastructure.
That's another fucking one, mate, that hangs me. Is these wind farms, mate.
So you seen the big massive one they've built in England, right?
Yeah.
That they're putting another 2 fields in. They've still not got fucking infrastructure for the first field.
Aye.
And you're putting another 2
Running
right
after the battery generators and shit in it. How we doing, Jimbo?
Not just the battery generators, but the cables running it back to land.
Aye. But
And you want to come the new plan is fucking for the big one just after fucking northeast of Scotland, right?
aye.
Is they've got to give that to Norway, so Norway can build a fucking floating power station and control it all. What? So you're going to build it with your tax money, then get away to another country
See,
to then export into
this
fucking
is a big
Europe?
con, innit, mate?
To export into Europe?
It's I was involved in the building of some of them.
You fucking traitor.
Sorry? No,
Oh, joking,
mate.
joking,
Honestly,
lad.
mate, I was in see the prices and that, like the whole building. That it's crazy, right? But it's very similar to the now you're saying there the now where like who pays for it and that. But if you go to you look at the COVID thing too, it was us that was paying for the COVID thing.
Mm-hmm.
know what I mean? We paid for our own Jags. You know what I mean? We paid
to get light as well.
And we paid Big Pharma to do this for us.
Have you seen
Fucking
the
crazy, mate.
See, we will go back to the Epstein files and that. Have you seen that there's a part in Epstein file saying that I've got my A&V COVID for an insurance plan? Right?
No.
Right? And he got arrested in December 2019. And what happened? Obviously, he couldn't type his wee fucking password in, and fucking 2 months later, COVID's released.
Fuck me,
The
man.
last part, the first part where it's the email says he's got his wee bit of COVID, and the other part's a bit of conspiracy, yeah, but it lines up fucking perfect, mate.
Fuck me, man.
That was his insurance fucking policy to all the fucking rich and famous, mate.
Listen, mate, honestly, see that.
And who was his wee pal? Bill Gates, and head of the
Exactly,
World
mate.
Health Organization.
Yeah, mate, there's a lot of dots getting connected now.
Oh, aye, lad.
With that, mate, right? And apparently there's still 3.5 million images not being released, and that Pam Bondi has basically said they're not going to be getting released. She'll go against the Senate and everything. They're not getting released, she said.
But it's a case of why they're not getting released, is it? Because there's a lot of stuff getting kind of put on the backtrack to release them.
I think there's stuff there that the elites don't want put out.
Of course, there's obviously got to be that as well. You get what I mean?
Yeah.
And like as well, when they release them, like what folk didn't realise is they've got to investigate everything that gets fucking released too. You know what I mean?
Of course.
So that's a lot of manpower. Then they've got to fucking release it to the Senate first, unredacted. Then they've got to fucking release it. You know what I mean? It's a lot of fucking thing with.
Yeah.
And what gets missed out if you watch the full thing with when she was in front of Congress, is she's like, there's so much stuff fucking getting neglected because of this.
Aye. I quite
You know what I mean?
like
So
Pam Bondi.
should it get released or should they actually be investigating and doing something about it? That's the difference. To me, that's the difference. You know what I mean? Obviously, it might be different for them or whatever, but I didn't see the point of releasing anything unless you're going to do something about it.
Aye. See, I looked at it, right, and I've no really, what would I say? I wouldn't say that I've put a big dent in reading any of the things, but what I did do is I quickly skimmed through it and listen, mate, see some of the stuff that's in that. You know what I mean? If you go back to like Pizzagate and that, man, that was a hard thing to sell people. You know what I mean?
Because
You know,
there was no evidence about it at the time. It was just,
you know, you're like, oh, what the guys have got a pizza place and they've got a dungeon down the stair and all that. It sounded like a fantasy, but now with these things, it just shows you all these words were used. All these words.
fucking
Well-
pizza and grape soda.
Yeah, aye, 100%, mate.
And then all the fucking videos started getting put together with all the fucking celebrities, like, oh, he does the best pizza. Oh, do you think, what about his
What's this
pizza?
turkey all about, I know?
You know what I mean? Then you've got to
That's-
say, like, what happened to all these kids? And then
Yeah.
all of a sudden, fucking his folk, the news channels start going through the thing where it's like, oh, he ordered how much fucking gallons of fucking acid? Oh, and then folk were like, well, what do you do with the bones? And they're like, oh, by the way, he's got fucking patches in these islands that fucking drop into the sea. Like, what the fuck, man?
Aye, the jerky. That fucking. I think they're trying to. I think the way the media's trying to, well, saying the media, I would say like the kind of things are trying to put that out as jerky as kids, basically.
Aye.
Kids hide, per se, skin. Wow,
Well,
it's fucking
you
sick.
ever seen the fucking interview? Oh, what was her name? Sandra Bullock, and I think she was on. I've seen the clip of it. I think it was the Ellen DeGeneres show, and she was like, "Oh, what about your face? How do you keep your face looking so pretty?" And she was like, "Well, it's a face cream fucking made for the forthcoming kids."
I can mind that.
And then you wonder, like, oh, America's a Christian country, but they perform Jewish fucking rituals on babies, chatting their foreskins off and that.
You know, nothing.
When all these files come out, mate, it's shining a new light on different things. With stuff you just thought was weird to like stuff you're like, oh, this is fucking pure fucking satanic.
Oh, I mean, there you go. that guy who was quite high up in the Swedish kind of government hanging on, he's been lifted. I can't mind his name, but he's going to get prosecuted. Fucking, they're going to be doing him with perjury and treason and everything because he was involved with Epstein. No,
Why, the thing is, why is fucking that Peter Mandelson no fucking up for treason? Obviously they've arrested Prince fucking Andrew and that, but I don't think what they're arresting him for is to do with the Epstein files. I think it's a separate investigation.
there's Latoya back. I've not seen you in ages.
So it's a bizarre wee world, mate.
Gav, well, it was created by the CIA conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? They created the word. It really, honestly, mate, all it's done now is, and I do agree with it to a certain degree, mate, that all this Epstein stuff is another smoke screen for other shit that's going on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. It's like you said earlier about like, Pam Bundy's not releasing it. The FBI had the fucking Epstein files for the full 4 years of fucking Biden being in office.
See, I still
And they
believe,
never done nothing.
I still believe that's why Dan Bongino left.
Possibly.
I'm telling you, mate, I
didn't care too much about his story, you know what I mean? But, mate, it's quite possible, like it.
Aye, that's why I think he left, mate. I think he's seen the writing on the wall, and I think he'd seen stuff he maybe shouldn't have seen, and that's him. He's
Like
been
the
with that.
fucking fake signature machine and all that shit. You know what I mean? Biden's pure fucking dittering away, man. He's got his fucking machine signing at his fucking thingways. Then Biden gets interviewed like, oh, why did you turn off oil? He's like, I never turned off oil. They're like, mate, you signed a fucking executive order for it. He's like, no, I never. Here's your fucking signature on the sheet, mate.
Listen, mate, I don't know if you've seen the... Aye, Mandelson has been arrested.
Has he?
World Cup.
Fuck aye.
See, I don't know if you've seen, mate, right? But, what was I going to fucking say there? There is one. That's it, Jimbo, 100%. I think Dan Bongino thought that he could. I think the way he was told for Trump, his job, he would have full access to everything. You know what I mean? And then the guy he's just realised, listen, I'm just here as a fucking goodwill thing. You know what I mean? I'm just here as, we've got one decent guy, one patriot. But that Kash Patel, man, that's if I've never seen a shiller for, that's him, mate.
What I will say about Kash Patel, though, is fucking... On the Epstein files, aye. I get there's a shell, but the other stuff he's doing in that fucking... It's beneficial to America. And if it...
Mm-hmm. Of
You know
course.
what I mean? And like when people talk about like the ICE and everything, obviously fucking the FBI have a lot to do with the organisation of ICE and the information fed to them, And I look at ICE and I think it's a bit like Britain, man. Like what would happen here if our fucking border control fucking started going after folk like that? What would the left do to them? And then you look at like, this one protester got murdered, but they forget about the fucking all the bairns and fucking nurses and fucking everything have been murdered, raped, and fucking, come on, I mean?
It's...
Like the American government right now is they're having to deal with a lot more than what they would normally deal with, in my opinion.
But there's another thing that's kind of went under the radar now, is obviously the UFO stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But that will come back out when things get a wee bit deeper with the Epstein stuff or whereas. But I've got a question for you, mate. Do you think Prince Andrew will Go to jail.
What kind of jail they got to send them to? Because they can't send them to fucking a normal jail.
Right. I've reworded it.
You get what I mean, though?
Aye.
They can't send Prince Andrew to a normal jail because he would just be a fucking risk for hostage, carrying a hostage situation.
Yeah.
So, where do you send? Like, what? The Tower of London. Aye, well.
That's actually a good shout.
But you get what I'm saying, though, eh?
100%, totally, mate. One, he'll either get murdered, or two, exactly what you said there, mate. There'll be a hostage situation and money involved, and I don't know. I don't know if he,
as well,
I don't know
think
if
the
he
whole Prince
faces
Andrew
any
thing-
type of immunity, though, does he?
Well, but it'll not be immunity, mate. It's just too much a high risk. And you've got to think, every fucking prison is under the fucking crown.
Yeah.
Everyone, mate. They're all HMP fucking with the fucking royal sigil on them. Even the private ones.
Yeah.
But I think
Jimbo,
it's just about... I've
You're,
said it
you're
before,
even going
like,
into the Khazarians now.
like, the whole Prince Andrew thing right now is a smokescreen for fucking the local elections coming up. Or Britain, the ones that just got overturned in the fucking the High Court, because the media and everything are fucking dying to make sure that the fucking power can't be taken away from the leading parties. Well, the major parties.
He's trying to stop it again, isn't he? Starmer.
Well, see, but here's the thing about that as well, right? Can I always say about in court it sets a precedent? Does that set a precedent now that where they can say, well, you have overturned the ruling for English local elections? Can that be used to fucking stop them blocking an independent election?
Yeah.
Because that's how we've not had one, mate. It's because they're blocking in the courts, eh?
You know, I would have backed, what do you call him? What's Hingley's party again?
Big Nigel Reform.
Aye. I would have backed it if Farage wasn't the figurehead. And this new one with Rupert Lowe, I'm slowly seeing Michelle gone that way.
Restore Britain.
Yeah, I'm slowly. I don't know if they could do a power share.
I think he will, because Reform, since he's I think since Rupert done that speech or made that comment about it being a colony or we're getting colonised, Reform have started calling him a Nazi. So I think Nigel fucking cuts his nose off a lot of.
You can tell. Listen, mate, he's another puppet, mate. You know it yourself.
Sacking people for supporting for going to a Tommy rally and that. You come in like, come on, man, eh? You're meant to be you're supposedly the man of the working class people, and you're getting rid of MPs who stand with the working class people.
I watched a couple of videos of him, mate, when he was in that European Union thing. Where he was I don't know if it was ambassador or no, mate, but he was quite.
I think it was just a representative rather than an ambassador role.
And the only one thing I did see him do any type of good was basically hangman for Brexit. You know what I mean?
But even at that, mate, that was a fucking. That's not done the country any favours. And here's why. I kind of the European farmers are kind of getting stung in that, but our farmers had more protection under the European government. Our medical stuff had more protection under the European government. Our human rights had more protection under the European government, and we lost free trade by our biggest fucking trade fucking.
That's correct.
You get what I mean?
Yeah, that's correct.
So Brexit, and it's no help fucking. The biggest thing that they put on was, reduce fucking immigration numbers. Well, it's not done that either. It's made it worse. because fucking they didn't have any alliance to us anymore to stop fucking illegal immigration. So the numbers that were dropped in fucking legal just got fucking tripled into fucking illegal.
Aye. True,
and
mate.
by people that didn't share any cultural views, and I mean, where like religious views, so like Spanish, Italian, Polish, fucking. Well, look how many Poles left, mate.
Yeah, I know. They went back to Poland.
Aye, mate. And guess what happened? They also got to claim the tax that they paid in our country back when they left.
That's unreal, innit?
You know what I mean? And not being funny, mate, the Poles were some of the hardest working people that were ever in Britain, in that kind of thing way.
I totally agree with you, mate.
They worked the fields that didn't want to get work. They worked the building sites, doing the fucking labouring jobs.
Aye. Yep. Totally agree with you.
And the Poles done that in a time where we had fucking minimum wage. It wasn't like Windrush generation where they didn't have minimum wage and people got sacked to fucking bring Windrush people in. You know what I mean? They actually fucking, although they had their own cliques and that, they assimilated better than any other fucking immigrants that we've had in the last 100 years, probably, that I can see in history.
I don't know, man. I go
Well,
back
the
to...
Irish, but I wouldn't say the Irish are immigrants, mate, even though they're a part of Europe. I didn't see Irish as immigrants.
No,
The Celtic
totally
cousins
agree
to the
with
Scots.
you. I totally agree with you, man. I don't know if General's still here. I heard something the other day. Right, as you know, obviously, about the situation in Ireland, north and south, with the immigrants, very much like ourselves. There's both sets of organisations now are kind of trying to work together towards...
Mate, I think it's a fucking brilliant thing.
Oh, mate, honestly, mate, I
Such
thought
a
I'd
fucking
never...
brilliant thing, man.
It's powerful, right? But do you know what I heard? And I heard it on a podcast, right? Do you know the establishment is actively gone to certain members of the organisations and telling them you've got an Osmond warning, right?
What's an Osmond warning?
Well, that's a threat to life,
Right.
right? The IRA have put out an Osmond warning on you.
But I don't think the IRA would.
So, right, but what you hear is then they're going to the IRA and saying, the UDA have put out an Osmond warning on certain men. But they were able to fucking take a step back and go, hold on a minute here, there's something not right. And it's the government.
Mate, here's the
They're
thing
fucking trying to get them to go to each other so they can't do what they're doing.
The IRA and the UDF are fucking tight-knit groups, mate. Fucking
Oh,
tight-knit
mate, I
groups,
know that, mate. Yep.
Like, a lie doesn't get to fucking spread without somebody finding out the truth. Or somebody saying, hold on a minute. You know what I mean?
Aye. Well, for the information that I took for that they actually spoke the kind of the upper echelons, and they realised it's the fucking, this is the government, man, trying to get us to fucking go to each other. You know what I mean? Listen, mate, man, I 100% believe it, bro. It just
believe it, mate.
And you know what? See something like that, mate. Something like that, mate, could fucking put Ireland back another fucking 25 years of fucking war. They would rather the Ireland be at war again than stop immigrants. Fuck me, man.
So we can't talk about or criticise one religion, but governments can make two religions two sides of the same religion fucking go against each other.
Yep, it's fucking
That's
sick.
backwards thinking, eh?
Aye, it's fucking sick what they're doing, man. But at the same time, GC, man, I noticed that there. I don't know if you heard anything about that, bro. What I was saying to Outlaw about that, mate. But there was I got a video sent to me today, Outlaw. There was a protest in Dumfries. Right. One of the local Hangway teams has been following this immigrant illegal immigrant. They've been kind of tracking him, and they tracked him to Dumfries in in a hotel in Dumfries, and they went to the place, and I went, do you know they sent cops from Glasgow down to deal with him?
Quite believe it,
Rather,
mate.
sorry,
I quite believe that. Like,
that's what they done, right? And the cops, it was like good cop, bad cop shite. You know what I mean? Some of the cops were like, listen, we understand, blah blah, and then the other cops are like just trying to be. I can see you here. I can see you on sub. Right, listen, mate, I'm going to need to hit this in the head, bro.
any worries, wish you lad.
But listen, mate, I thoroughly enjoy speaking to you, mate. You know the drill. It's good. This is educational for me too, bro. But I just want to say thanks, mate. Thanks for coming up again, mate. I thoroughly enjoy
That's
it.
the thing you say about being educational, mate. There's stuff you'll see and read that I'll know, and you come with me and stuff I'll
Yeah,
see and read that
100%.
you'll know. And there's fucking wee lefty wing Gav that will just say stuff that doesn't, it's not true. But we'll get out of that.
Gav's no left wing, mate. Gav's Marxist.
Gav's no left wing. You can't. Gav's so left wing. He's fella off lad. I mean, that's a quill and a pen.
Right,
Gav's
guys.
alright, man. I like you, Gav.
Thanks very much again, mate.
You take care of yourself, lad.
Take care, my friend. Take care, mate.
Done it.
Right, guys. Hope you're all a good night. I hope you're all okay, and you all take care. Have a good weekend, guys. Have a good week.